Join us as we explore the autumn landscape where northern Minnesota meets the coast of Lake Superior. The trees were decked out in peak fall color as we hiked some of the most popular trails in the region. There are many pine, fir, and spruce trees here, but there are also yellow birch and aspen and hillsides covered in red and orange maples. Chlorophyll is what helps plants absorb energy from light. It's also what gives leaves their green color. But in the fall, trees break down those green pigments and nutrients they've stored in their leaves, and then yellow and orange get their time in the sun. Red leaves are a bit different. The crisp, cold nights in the fall combine with bright, sunny days to spur production of red in leaves, like in the sugar maple and red maple trees you see here. The first hike we took was the Bean and Bear Lakes loop of the Superior Hiking Trail. This undulating 7-mile loop led to lookouts over first Lake Superior and then the two lakes, Bean and Bear, along with views of the surrounding Sawtooth Mountains. The trail brought us to the top of this cliff with stunning views overlooking Bean Lake. Minnesota's Sawtooth Mountains are more like tall hills. They were created by a combination of volcanic activity and erosion along the mid-continent rift that split the area about 1.1 billion years ago. Next, we retreated to expansive views of the forested landscape and more of the Sawtooths from a perch at the end of Bear Lake with a peekaboo view of Bean Lake in the distance. An interesting side note is that although the land here was volcanic, the nearby Black Beach is not eroded lava. Instead, its black color comes from decades-old waste in iron ore mining. But even though the beach's color is tainted by industrial waste, it's currently completely safe to visit. The next hike on our list took us to the top of Oberg Mountain, which, again, is more like a tall hill. The Oberg Mountain Trail takes you on a loop around the top of the mountain, giving you lookouts in every direction. On the opposite side of the mountain from Lake Superior was a hillside covered in red maples, along with scenic Oberg Lake, a still pool that reflected the clouds above. We also spent 2 hours in line to take a 4-minute gondola ride to the top of Lutzen Mountain. While the views from the top were some of the prettiest we'd seen, we definitely prefer hiking to our reward rather than waiting in line. Of course, with any location at peak fall color, you have to expect crowds. Overall, getting to see this explosion of autumn was well worth it.